U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Now you can enjoy an extra free coins for every order. Don't miss the opportunity for up to 4 million free coins. Use my code Inception for another 8% off. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and check out the evolutions. So there's 2 different evolutions today, so we're probably going to make a video for each because there's actually like some pretty decent choices that you can go with. One is a paid one, so that we're going to do that one first, right? That one is the one that's 150k, or no, not 150. Is this free? Oh, objective card. Ah. Unlocks through completing the Team of the Season Champions Greatness objective. No stadium lights, but you could still practice in the dark. Step out of the shadows by granting 3 playstyle plus this 5-star, 5-star. Oh! So that's an objective one. Interesting. So that's probably going to be the one that people are going to be the most interested in, for sure. Because it's a free one. Inside forward plus plus, already a W. Finesse shot plus, quick step plus, technical plus. You know what? All very relevant playstyles. Yeah, all very relevant playstyles. Low driven added as well. Yeah, this is a very good one, actually. Cool. Okay, so let's see what the things are for this. Oh, Eden Hazard actually might be usable now. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't like to use the word usable because people kind of they take that word and they're like, what do you mean usable, Inception? Let's break it down like this, right? Hazard is usually kind of generic, to be honest with you guys, right? But when he gets improvements like this, mainly playstyle plus wise, it makes it significantly better, right? But you give him a lot of stuff that just suits the meta of the game now, right? So you're on the left-hand side, you got the finesse, so you can cut inside and hit those bad boys. Technical is actually like very helpful in the side positions because when people are, I say this all the time, I'm like a broken record with it, right? But when people are applying pressure against you, utilizing technical to move out of pressure is actually very helpful. So in the side positions, I don't mind that whatsoever. I always say this in the side positions, technical is actually quite nice. He gets a quick step, obviously a great playstyle, and then a 5-star weak foot with a driven shot. Very good as well. So this is actually a very nice improvement for Eden Hazard. I actually like this one. Dribbling wise, I don't know what his left stick specifically would be like because I actually... This year, like, oh, dude, I don't even know if I ever saw Hazard in a person's team, to be honest, because they know that the card just needed more stuff to be, like, really nice. Yeah, you're not giving him a Hawk. You're giving him a Hunter, for sure. You want the shooting boost. You want the pace boost. Yeah, I mean, inside forward plus plus. And it just kind of looks cool on this card, eh? You know why this one looks nice? Because it matches the thing that he's wearing with the Chelsea stuff, you know? This is a good improvement. If you were to choose one... I mean, this is a market card, so he might be extinct, potentially. Maybe? Oh, it went down in price. Maybe people want, like way more meta to work with. Maybe that's what it is. There might be some crazy meta options here. Let's see. Eden Hazard's really nice. I actually like that card. See what else we got here. So we'll do... Oh, Yamal from Chains? Yeah, the chain ones that you definitely need to check out on your team, for sure. Because Yamal, see Mirror Mirror. This is why when we checked out some of the evolutions, it's like, oh, you gotta check out just to see if they drop some crazy Team of the Season ones for the chains and stuff. Yeah, again, this is where it makes the card very usable, right? Left wing with what? Ooh, so if you wanted to... See, that's interesting. I'm not gonna lie, would I use him on the right side? Probably still the right side, because he still has a 5-star weak foot. Because finesse shot's really nice to cut inside with. Because most of the roles you give these guys is inside forward. It's funny though, because it's mainly for right mid, not as a right wing. It only has one for the right wing, so it'd be mainly for the left wing to cut inside and maybe use the 5-star weak foot for the finesse. Depends on the person, you know, it depends on the person. So that was for Lamine Yamal. That's like a chain evo. Neymar gets one too? Yeah, I mean, good general improvements, because if Neymar gets improved in the dribbling departments, then it kind of just works well with his body type, right? So again, you get the finesse shot plus, you get the technical. Having that on the left-hand side would be really sick, but also Still has a Shadow Striker from a base mechanic perspective. So you could also do that if you really want to. Do I think people should go down this direction? A little bit more debatable, I would say. I don't know if you... there's so many different Neymar variations, and I've tried out Evolution Neymar cards in some people's accounts when I do reviews for other cards. And I'm kind of just like... You know, like, you need your attackers to be a little bit better, I would say. You know? Even though, like, obviously he's a 5-star, 5-star. Anything that's 5-star, 5-star is still going to cook. But, like, there's certain cards in the side areas where you're like, you know, if I had this... But honestly, this one, with Finesse Shot Plus, it does add a lot to it for the left-hand side. It really does. The inside forward is there. You guys know all these formations that have, like, a 4-2-1-3 or even the 4-3-3 that we recently reviewed. It would be pretty good for a card like this, for sure. Musiala? Nice upgrade on him, actually, eh? That's a nice upgrade. This is kind of like Due a little bit. Kind of like a Due as an evolution too, eh? See, in these cards, they go up a little bit, you know? I don't know if people do the... The only thing is I don't know if people really do the Bayern German links that much. Some people might, but this is a nice card too. I like that he has Shadow Striker plus plus. That's a default thing of his. The only reason why I know that is because back in the day reviewing this card. Big variable to work with on that card. But inside forward plus plus for left wing, left mid. Very nice. You know, you give him a Hunter chemistry style. He already has a technical by default, but now has the finesse shots and the quick step to work with on the left-hand side for both the cam and the left-sided positions in general. So yeah, that's actually a really good improvement for him too. Very, very good stuff. Kvaratskhelia has that promo card that was actually really nice. Like, I tried out that card and I was like surprised. I'm like, oh, usually he feels like a certain way that like irritates me a lot, to be honest. Like, it's always like the dribbling and stuff, but I was like, oh, it's like oddly surprising how nice that card was. And this card doesn't look completely, I have to use the word completely, because you would have to see what his running animation is like in game with the quick step and the rapid, because you look at this card, it's like, okay, I want to give him a catalyst for like the max pace, max. But then you know what the dribbling could potentially be like, and it's like, do I got to give him an engine instead? But then work with mid-90s for pace at this point in the game with people that have like lengthy fullbacks with perfect pace, blah, 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 right? So there's a trade-off. You're going to get better dribbling, but you don't have the pace, but you do have some crazy shooting with a finesse shot plus. That could be pretty wild to work with. So there is that variable too. But then there's also the other variable where people might just give him a catalyst, work with the dribbling as it is, and because he still has the inside forward for the left-hand side, you're still going to be able to score finesse shots. You're still going to be able to score those first touch opportunities into the strike because he still has like a regular first touch. So a couple of different things that could compensate for dribbling potentially feeling a certain way with Kvaratskhelia, right? But he looks good. It's a nice upgrade for that card. Ooh. 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 Listen, this is a little bit more of a gamble on this one. I'm gonna tell you why, okay? I'm gonna be honest. If this card's base mechanics transferred over to now, this guy would reach my team so quick. The only problem is that there's been like 2 or 3 major patches since that card was out during that time period. Because if you guys know, I always used to talk about it, like the comparison between him and Malin. Malin's has good base mechanic stuff, so that card was always going to be like a solid meta choice, but that was like a Borussia Dortmund version of him during that time. But I kept telling people, I'm like, brother, if it was a personal choice, I'm going with Grealish because, brother, his left stick movement was super nice. And now, team of the season evolution, the only like downfall is like, I wish I could take out the whipped pass, bro. I don't use whipped pass at all, to be honest with you. I feel like there's a lot of people that probably do utilize that more, like maybe if they go for like a corner kick, pass it back, and then they go for like a far post cross or something, it'd be pretty good to work with. But I don't know, man, if his left stick felt good as I remembered before, and then I can give him a Hunter, it's a very solid card. Because like he's 5-star now, he has finesse shot, his base left stick is good. I don't know what his pace is going to be like at this point in the game, but Yeah, you know, left wing position too, so that wouldn't be super hard to link, but that's one to look out for because I'm telling you guys, quote unquote, because I say it all the time, it's my two favorite words, base mechanics wise, he had a good left stick to him. So when I find, oh, brother, if I was playing the game seriously, like, oh, if I found any card that has left stick, I'm going after them right away. It's just harder to tell now because I haven't used them since the gameplay updates. Or maybe I have one time and it didn't feel the same. Oh no, it's a tough one with that one for sure. A little bit of a tough one, 100%. Sorry, continuing on. My bad, my bad. Sometimes I eat and your boy, you know. I take a little break, man, from the talking and stuff. Anyways. Heung-min Son. Let me see Heung-min Son's card. The improvements are better on this one, actually. Yeah, the improvements are better on this one. I think you get his dribbling to a point where it's significantly better now. The only thing is, again, honestly, with pace now, like, you kind of want it to be higher, but I mean, he's being really well compensated by having a low driven and having a finesse shots, right? For me though, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I'm trying to see a card that I can get a good pace boost to, you know? I think it's kind of important at this point. Willian's card, technical quick step. He actually looks really cool. I don't mind this, actually. You guys don't know, Willian is a foot legend of ours. Like 5 or so years ago, this guy was using my team all the time because I loved using him. Hunter chemistry style on this card. Great pace boost. Shooting is in a good area. Dribbling all close to the mid-90s area with a press proven, a first touch. Driven with a 5-star weak foot, and then 3 very relevant playstyles. And that's a nice improvement. I actually like this card. Yeah. Yeah, because you give him the obvious hunter, shooting is well formatted. It's really cool. I like this one. Driven shot, yeah. Press proven. Very good option there. And that's a direct upgrade with him too. Let's see if he went up in price. Is he here? Yeah, he is. Oh. OBJ card. Interesting. Funny, because I'm pretty sure I reviewed those cards and I just forget. Your boy just forgets, my dude. Yeah, no, that Willian card looks really nice. He looks, he kind of looks like the card from back in the day. Like, he actually could be really sick in game, to be honest with you. Pretty good links too, man. Fulham, Brazil, Premier League. Can't go wrong with that. Garnacho. You could go a Garnacho. Honestly, any of these choices are going to be like pretty solid meta cards to use. It's just a matter of like how responsive you want that left stick to feel. I think that's like the main thing. But the usability of all these cards increases drastically, to be honest with you. It does increase drastically. I think Barcola has a Team of the Season card that has press proven, and he needs it, bro. Let me see if it was... Yeah, I'm curious to see how this card performs in game now. I'm curious. Yeah, so continuing on with this. Trending evolved players. Okay, so Garnacho, yeah. Garnacho, I think it's a matter of like what the dribbling would be like. So quick step, technical finesse shot. Probably like a hunter vibe to him, I would say. I think having pace being high is pretty nice to have. Finesse, technical, and quick step. What birthday like, Garnacho? Rapid and acrobatic? Yeah. GG's to that one. This one would make more sense for the Man United fans, for sure. Luis Diaz might actually make him pretty usable. Dribbling base mechanics-wise, he's a little bit weird, but this card's actually well formatted, though. Because the pace isn't actually, like, a pretty decent area. Like, if you're, like, mid-90s, where you're, like, 95, 94, like, that area kind of sucks. But 97, 96, not as bad. Especially in the left wing position, right? Power shot plus, it really depends on the person. I think someone sent me on Twitter, like, there's this, like, really crazy way of hitting power shots again. But yeah, with the engine chemistry style, the usability increases a lot for this card too, right? You still get the driven shots, you still get a press proven on the card, the dribbling stats, right? And again, not really poorly formatted for that engine. Barcola, I don't care what happens to this card. He needs a dribbling boost of any sort of sense. And when you know that Team of the Seasons exists, it's kind of like, do I really want to go down that road? You know what I'm saying? Like Willian, I don't think you'll get like a Team of the Season thing. Will he? I think so. For the mean. Finesse, technical, and incisive. This is an evil from what? From the Inform card. His other card that's like really good, it's 99 dribbling, right? Yeah, this guy is such a good cheap beast. Like cheap beast as a center mid playmaker. Oh, dude, I love this card. I really do. He is so much fun to use. Like, you guys know, man, I try to look for these players that give me like the authentic football stuff. Brother, 70k, obviously it's Team of the Season, so people are gonna go for like different cards now, right? But this card's awesome, man. It kind of makes me wonder, because bro, Vitinha playing in that same sort of role would be a monster, to be honest with you. He would be really sick. El Khannous, Moroccan player. That's a very interesting card. Wow, that's... If you're Moroccan, you actually have a really interesting card here. Long shots trash, but do you really hit long shots? Long shots would be just the power strikes. Like, it doesn't count for the finesses, do they? Do they count for the finesses? Because if not, dude, like, bro, Shadow Striker plus W, left wing inside forward W. You can use them in both of those ways if you actually want to like rotate your formations in game. And he has intercept too. That's actually pretty helpful. Like, he doesn't have defensive stats, but trust me, like having the playstyle in certain situations would be pretty cool to have. There, believe it or not, a card like this in Ozio's 4-3-3, like, it's nice to have a center mid that still has defensive stats with the way that it generally plays out 100%. But he would kind of be like the cam sort of player there if you wanted to do that, you know, because you still have like the 2 CDMs. Not too bad there, actually. Good improvements, you know, to make these cards way better to use. These cards are not really cards people will go for as much. Also very strangely formatted. Finishing... it's because he has defensive stats. So it's like, it's kind of like a 3-back formation type card, but I mean, if you were to give him a hunter, the usability is definitely there, but I don't know. Let's see here. Hazard gets a really good improvement. Due from what? From the Inform card. Whipped pass. I just don't care for whipped pass. Like, I really don't. For me personally, I don't. I know a lot of people that might still utilize that a little bit, but I don't know, man. Not really feeling it. I don't know why. I never used Di Natale's cards this year, but he gives me the impression that he might not have a good running animation. I don't know if that's actually the case. I think he's going to be like a very close control, closed formation type of player where you kind of like dribble through your way through spots and then just score that way. Center of gravity is probably sick for finesse shots, to be honest. Technical quick step as well. Really good. 5-star capabilities. Probably clearly formatted for the hunter just because of that extra sprint speed boost, and then you would just use the dribbling for what it is. Again, in the left wing position, I think that'd be fine. Striker position, he has a plus for each, but I wouldn't use him as a striker. It'd be like a left wing in a 4-3-3, 4-2-1-3 type vibe, you know? This one has a lot of choices, guys. It starts to slow down around this general area, but like, dude, the selections that you have are really nice. Yo, which Reiten card? I just seen Reiten where? I wonder what her 5-star weak foot would be like on the left-hand side. Bro, the driven shots would be sick for her. Probably clear and obvious hunter, I would say, on her. Bro, have you guys ever used this Team of the Year card? Brother. Brother, what a card. That's a good Evo, though. Oh, that's from the evolution that didn't get evolved. Or evolution, excuse me. Showdown, not evolution. Yeah, this card needs the improvements, to be honest with you. Definitely needs the improvements, stats wise. Would it be a little bit more of a waste on him though? Yeah, I'm not really crazy about Gakpo's base mechanic stuff. I mean, yeah, you give him a 5-star, it's a good improvement. If someone's solid enough at the game, they'll definitely be able to utilize this card. But selections wise, mainly for like Liverpool fans, I would say, you know. Mainly. Barcola, Sane gets one too. So you turn Sane into a 5-star. That's pretty cool because finesse shots, right hand side. Those. The thing is that this is more wasteful because he already has that. That is like the main play style that you're giving a card. So I don't know if I'd go down this route just because he already has it, and I think giving it to someone that does not have it is definitely more ideal. That's why we kind of like skip past those ones a little bit. Martinelli has power shot. I'm not crazy about power shot, but again, a very good improvement where his finishing is basically 99 for everything except for penalties, which obviously fine. Oh, Sancho Trickster Sancho. Yeah, he's always weird in the acceleration sprint speed department, so you gotta give him a hunter. Finesse on the left hand side would be sick. Right hand side. Oh, he still has inside forward right hand side too. That's actually pretty cool. Because in that you can utilize a driven shot. Yeah, this is a nice upgrade too, actually. I like this. This is a great evolution, actually. There's a lot of choices you can go with this one. And you wouldn't really go wrong in most of the areas that you would kind of go down. Marmouche, oof. Ooh, that Marmouche card kind of looks nasty. I never tried out this version of his card. This evolution, though, brother, it speaks to me. It speaks to me a little bit, because you know why? Because I tried this card, like, I don't know if it was before the patch or whatever, but I remember when I was using him at striker, I'm like, yeah, this guy's one of the guys that have, like, good attacking AI. And, I mean, from what I'm seeing, it still looks like a hunter vibe for him. Do you know what it is with this card? It's so funny, because as an inform, with a low-driven legend, Chain Evo, you get some insane improvements with the 3 playstyle pluses being added to him. Like, that's like the main thing here. Because if you like don't care about the links and you can easily put that in a squad, like that's a sick card, honestly. Very sick card. You make your Ribic more usable too. Oh, he has like a physical feel to his dribble, so that one I feel like you'd need to give him an engine, but it formatted him nicely to at least give him the 99 shooting for everything, right? So it'd be cool to have a card like this on the left-hand side, being able to cut inside, hit those finesse shots with perfect shooting. You really can't go wrong with that. Driven shots, 5-star weak foot. Still, you know what's funny? He has advanced forward +++2, so you could even use him in that way too. So W for the Croatian fans, honestly. Big W for the Croatian fans. Javi Simmons. Clear and obvious hunter. Good stuff added to him to make him probably significantly better. And again, similar situation where inside forward, Shadow Striker ++, because that's like a default thing of his, I believe. Yeah, Shadow Striker ++, it adds a lot to these cards. Again, it's that rotation policy that you can have in your team. I'm losing, I don't want this formation anymore. Boom, I switch to something else. That's the Inform card, isn't it? No, not the Inform. I'm thinking of this one right here. Which one is it? Oh, dude, look how old I'm thinking. I'm thinking this one, dude. I think. You're not adding inside forward to him, but you are adding play styles to make him better for Nottingham Forest team. So yeah, this one's genuinely going to have a lot of options, and a lot of good options too. It's just a matter of like what play styles you want to work with the most. Like, dude, even Saint Max getting an upgrade is pretty cool. Give this guy a hunter chemistry style. If you're working with like a French player on the left-hand side, like 5-star, 5-star finesse, technical quick step, driven shot as well. Yeah, it's a nice upgrade on him, actually. a nice upgrade on all these cards. Like in general, this is like a W evolution. I don't really know why people would dislike it unless the objective is like super hard or something. These cards, again, you could go down the route of because, again, they get the base card stats of 99 shooting already because that was his thing before. That's why when we checked out this card like earlier in the year, we were looking, we're like, dude, if this guy gets an evolution, it's going to be kind of crazy because he already has base shooting of 99. Then finesse shot plus. Pretty cool, right? Low driven being added too. A lot of good stuff. So yeah, W evolution for this one, man. There's going to be like a lot of very cool choices you could definitely go down the route of. You 100% need to check out your team to see what kind of players you're generally working with, because there's going to be a lot. I'm looking at this fullback one so far, and it looks pretty good. I'm very interested to see how that actually plays out for the next video. But yeah, very good evolution for this one. A lot of very good choices. Hazard actually looks like a card that could be interesting to use in the game now, to be honest, because honestly, I have maybe seen him max like 3 times this year. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't really seen him being used that much. So all these improvements are definitely pretty necessary for him in particular. But yeah, this is for this video. We'll move on to the next evolution video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys for that video too.